welcome to Backyard Explorers. I'm Wendy, the Early Childhood Specialist at the Rochester Hills Public Library. I'm coming to you from my own backyard. This week's topic is bugs and worms. I want you to go outside and look for bugs and worms in your yard or neighborhood. Observe how many different types you find. Observe all of the different colors and shapes of the bugs and worms. Did you look under rocks or dig in your garden? Then once you've done that, come back to hear a book about bugs and worms. Bugs from Head to Tail, written by Stacy Roderick, illustrated by Kwanchai Mariah. What bug has a head like this? A rhinoceros beetle. One look at the horn jutting out of the male rhinoceros beetle's head, and it's easy to see how it got its name. The male uses its rhino-like horn for fighting other males and for pushing through leafy litter on the ground to escape danger. In fact, this super strong creature can use its fierce-looking horn to lift up to 850 times its own weight. What bug has antennae like this? A Luna moth. The Luna moth uses its two feathery-looking antennae for finding its way and for smelling. The male Luna moth's antennae are wider, bushier, and more sensitive than the female's. This helps the male smell the special chemicals called pheromones that the female sends out when it's time to reproduce or have babies. What bug has eyes like this? A grasshopper. A grasshopper's two large compound eyes are easy to spot, but look closer. In between, there are also three much smaller, simple eyes. The bulging compound eyes are made up of thousands of tiny lenses, each one sitting at a slightly different angle. This allows the grasshopper to see a wide area without having to turn its head. Its simple eyes have one lens each, just like human eyes, and are used for sensing light. What bug has a body like this? A ladybug. This brightly colored beetle can have anywhere from 2 to 20 spots depending on which species or type of ladybug it is. A ladybug has a set of tough outer wings that act as a suit of armor to protect its soft body. These wings are part of the ladybug's exoskeleton, or outside skeleton. A second set of wings for flying is tucked underneath. What bug has wings like this? A monarch butterfly. Thousands of tiny overlapping scales make up the orange and black markings on the monarch's wings. This pattern isn't just beautiful, it's also a warning to stay away. The monarch butterfly tastes awful to would-be predators, animals that want to eat it. That's because during its caterpillar stage, before it turns into a butterfly, the monarch feeds only on milkweed. These plants contain toxins or poisons that stay in the butterfly's body its entire life. What bug has hair like this? A tarantula. Even though most people don't think of bugs as hairy animals, lots of them are. In fact, the tarantula spider is known for being very hairy. Many tarantula species have thick, wiry bristles that act as protection. The special prickly hairs fall out very easily and are painful when they get into a predator's eyes or mouth. These tarantulas can even use their hind legs to flick hair grown from their bellies at an attacker. What bug has legs like this? A millipede. A millipede belongs to a group of bugs whose name means many legs. A millipede's long body is protected by a strong exoskeleton made up of segments or sections. Each segment has 2 pairs of legs, and altogether, a millipede might have up to 750 legs. But even with all these legs, the millipede isn't very fast. It is very good at using its many legs to burrow or dig into the ground, though. What bug has a tail like this? None! A true tail grows out of an animal's spine, and no bug has a spine. What might look like a tail on this dragonfly is actually a very long, thin abdomen, the body part that contains its stomach and other important organs. A dragonfly's abdomen is made up of 10 segments and can move up and down, which is why it's sometimes confused for a wagging tail. Other awesome bugs. The aphid has long mouth parts for sucking juice from plants. The jumping spider has 4 pairs of eyes. The leafcutter ant has elbowed or bent antennae. A stick insect's body is perfect for hiding among plants and trees. A bumblebee collects pollen using the hairs on its legs. The spots on an owl butterfly's wings can look like pygmy owl eyes, and the praying mantis has small hooks on its front legs for trapping food. Now that you've done some exploring and read a book, it's time for your project. This week, we'll be hunting for bugs and worms and observing their behaviors. I've sent the supply list and instructions along with this video. Enjoy!